This thing on? Seems okay. This thing on? It's a little noisy, but it's working. Dropping cables. Well, hi. Hello, everyone. I'm Greg, and this is us. Chillin'. It's been an eventful week because it's been uneventful. I've been sick, recovering, feeling a lot better today, but still on the way, and I've been using the rest time to make some explorations. I'm going to share one of those explorations today, and one of the things we also may get into talking about today is a creative project that I'm starting to work on, which I'm not really sure how it will come out, but I'm going to work on cleaning up our audio and getting the word out, and we'll start things up. I'll see y'all in a minute. That better? Wow. Well, it's coming back. Yeah. Testing, testing, testing. Totally ruined it, huh? My audio equipment has become fickle. I give up. It is what it is. Sorry. Y'all are just gonna have to hear this fuzz because that is what my equipment does. And I don't have $200 to fix it. Sorry. The things we do, huh? And for what? Y'all are gonna get a different version of me today. It's the version that's available. We'll just have to see if that's okay. Well, announcements around. Hello, everyone. Hope you've been well this week and are getting ready for a very fun weekend. I come to you today after a week of exploration. Good deal, inner and outer. A lot of things are moving. There's a lot to be excited for, but I am feeling pretty unexcited. Mainly owing to a change in my daily regimen. It's been overdue for quite some time. So we're going to try not to feel too sorry for the streamer, who's feeling a little different than usual. And we're going to try to participate in the possibility of art in video games. I think is actually much higher than any of us gives it credit for. Last week on the stream, we debuted Monster Hunter Rise, and the creative project that I have is a commentary on it. Well, I guess it might be more fair to say that it eventually arrives to being a commentary on it. It's many things. I'm excited to talk about that later in the stream if there's interest. And I've also been poking around the rest of the Switch catalog and getting excited about upgrading to a Switch 2 and what it holds. I've promised myself that when I land my job, when that not potential energy finally cuts or unravels, I'll treat myself to a Switch 2 as a little celebration. I'm looking forward to that. It'll make our Zelda gameplay better, and it'll open up some cool things. I'm feeling quite taken with the aesthetic and experience of gaming on the Switch, and I've been having the experience of hooking up the gaming PC once a week to play games with my brother. It's the way we connect across many states of distance, and um, I don't like the way the PC feels anymore. Um, a while ago, I recorded a video called "Quitting Video Games 1 year later," and I reflected on how the year had been since I quit. And one of the things I remember saying in that was that part of the reason I stopped doing content is because it always took me back to the same place that I played games out of. And I didn't like that feeling very much. I needed to heal from that feeling. That's the truth. And I've gotten to a point in my healing journey where it seems a return is required. A reconciliation, a reintegration with a part of me that was severed and left behind. So we return. But I was telling you about the PC. So, yeah. PC represents everything about gaming that can and should be measured. Ranks, DPS meters, mods, customizations, Steam libraries. All the systems that revolve around the experience itself. And in the case of MMO games, that live on top of the experience, quest trackers, chat screens, objective reminders, item indicators. It puts a distance between us and what's really happening. Now, I don't mean that to say that those things are evil. 'Cause they're not. Measurements make the world that we have, makes these video games possible at all. But I think that we've become culturally unconscious of them. Particularly here on Twitch and among those of us for whom gaming is not just an interest, but a lifestyle. And we've made the assumption now that to go from 1 to 2 is an experience. But it's not. Going from 1 to 2 describes an experience. Like the way a menu describes a hamburger, but doesn't taste much like one. So we're going to try to find something juicy to tuck into today and every day. Look for the art impossible. I don't know what my stream on Twitch is set to saying that I'm playing, probably Zelda. But what you're hearing is actually music from a new game that I picked up on sale called Ashen. And this is just music of me sitting here in this place. Here's me. My character's not named, but I think of him as Jim. I've come into this land, given light for the first time in ages, and I've beaten back nameless and faceless foes. Brought something to it. Feels like peace. I thought what might be good to do, in kind of the spirit of catching y'all up, would be to do a couple things. What you're seeing here is about, I don't know, I would guess about 30 minutes into the game, if you're good at it. and maybe an hour into the game if you're not good at it like I am. So I thought what I might do is hit the reset button on this save and let the beginning of this game be experienced here on stream to kind of go into the permanent record. Get back to where we are, see how we feel. The other experience I wish to share is that I re-engaged with Zelda with the spirit of doing it all on stream, but of course, a stream is a logistically intensive thing that requires energy, and sometimes when I lack energy, Zelda is the thing that makes me feel like I can find some help here. So I've been plucking away at Tears of the Kingdom, and in particular, stumbling into its depths, into the dark depths. And it's a part of the game that, even though I've played some Tears, maybe I would say somewhere between 20 and 40 hours in the past, I deliberately avoided the dark areas because I didn't want them, but I found myself in them and found that I wanted to be there. And I might spend some time on the stream today just catching us up, getting from where we left off at Lookout Landing in Tears to getting into the caves. I'm having to admit to myself that I can't stream every minute of gameplay, but I want to be sure that the important beats of what's going on with me in my journey are happening here in some way. I can just start a new game here. Interesting. I figured I would have to... Oh, there's multiple slots. That's nice. Okay. That's nice.
Among the stars, the Ashen fly. Beneath, the 9 realms move among the Tree of Worlds' many branches. Proudly standing upon the darkness, its roots delving into caverns where light will never venture. It was when a single great Ashen flew down to rest upon her boughs that the light woke among the realms. After eons, the great Ashen grew weak with age and fell from the Tree of Worlds, resting upon the plains of darkness, drawing what few breaths remained. In the throes of death, the light dimmed, and the Ashen's final 3 breaths became the 3 golden ages of light. The first age saw 3 creatures of the dark plains rise above all others. The elder dark fed upon the light and thrived. The second marked the coming of the listener matriarchs, titans who revered the light. The third breath was the age of man, Gethin's children. When the final breath ended, there would be a time of darkness. In that black age, the cities of man fell into ruin, toppled by war and emptied by pestilence and famine. Proud Lathyrus drowned beneath the ash. From dust to flesh, from darkness to radiance. Soon the Ashen will be reborn from the ruins of its old body, and a new age of light will begin.
Rebirth.
I served the Ashen long ago, a guardian to its waning light, even though it broke me with its brilliance. Now, look to the mountain peak, for that is where fresh hope blooms. The Ashen is reborn. Behold the first glimmer of the light that will sweep the darkness from these plains. The cliffs ahead should provide a good vantage point. Beware, the rebirth of the Ashen will be violent.
We go forth.
Them shadows, they's always watching.
Looks like a bird, doesn't it? The Ashen. Broken bone hatchet. An axe of bone, primitive yet brutal. Finesse matters little when fighting for your survival. You improvise or you die. That is the way of our world. Coal. We're wielding a broken, spiked club. With sharp teeth of rock, getting hit by this club is like being eaten by a cave. A rock was the first weapon, and it's never gone out of fashion. Look here. What are we wearing? Rags. Yes. Long gone are the glory days of mighty Lathyrian heroes in shining armor. Quote, something to take the edge off the cold and dark. That's all we can really hope for. Unquote. Barca. Let's see, how can we compare? Looks like the club is more damage. Does that make it better? We'll play around. Not worry about numbers too much. Oh! Ooh. Shield? Mike Shield. Scrap metal and hardwood bound together in the name of survival. Find the right salvage and you can reclaim your own life. Cold. Who's this fellow that's with us? Wow. That is something.
Keep your mitts off me, Rock. Ash suckers, nothing but trouble.
There's an interesting dynamic I'm noticing where it seems like those who use the light are dangerous. Somehow outside of whatever this is. They are our enemies. Put it plainly. Wow. Off the beaten path. Hey, little guy. That looks like bad news. Good news? Oh, he's our friend.
There are those that thrive in perpetual night and would extinguish these fledgling rays. We must find the Ashen and protect it from the Elder Dark.
Really? Hmm. Well, so the land erupted in light.
What a sight! Our world once more bathed in ashen light. You have felt the power of the Ashen and survived. We will need that strength of yours. The Ashen is still a sleeping child, vulnerable. We must wake it from its slumber. Before we begin our journey, we must bind your spirit to a ritual stone. If misadventure takes you, the stone will act as a beacon from beyond death's veil. There's a ritual stone nearby, in the district called Vagrant's Rest. But I will need my hammer and spark to awaken it. You must find them.
Hey, buddy. Oh. Bone spear. Bone of the earth, carved from deep beneath the ash. Particularly useful in creating sharp and strong edge spearheads. Bone of the earth is difficult to craft, but well worth the effort. Okay. Look at that light in the distance. I don't think I've noticed that before. So at this point, I'm traveling back through a part of the game I just played offline just to catch up the stream. As a consequence, I'm playing with a little less embarrassment. This is the first Souls-like game that I've experienced, believe it or not. Although I'm sure by watching me play, you will come to believe it. Got her. Got the hammer. Honestly, I was struggling so much with the combat when I first played this. I was not sure that I actually was experiencing anything that I wanted. And even after I figured out the combat, I didn't really have a sense of, oh yeah, this. Until I got to the point of clearing the town, which we'll be getting to presently. Hey, buddy. Broken Iron Club. Designed by Litharian metallurgists to crack open listeners and hard-shelled corpse. Some enemies just need to be cracked like a nut. A Klexi. Oh, great. Big bonger. No gyroscopic aim. It's just a little more difficult. I don't know if it's true, but I swear the dead zone on the Pro controller is larger than it is on the nunchucks. Gotta. Oh. Don't want a piece of that. No thank you. By this point, when I was playing offline, I think I died like 7 or 8 times. Alright, seems like the two-hander is good for groups. One-hander is good for one-on-one. Spear is obviously a range.
Give me my hammer, so I might awaken this sleeping stone.
Give or keep? Hmm. I guess it's a question of whether we choose to trust. Better to trust.
Touch the spark to the ritual stone. Bind your spirit to this place.
Town fountain. Jokel.
I have searched these foothills and found no sign of the Ashen. We must consult Geffen of the Birthing Waters. She will know where to look. Geffen can be found bathing within the Annex of Light. Bridge the waters and strike out for the cliffs. There lies your way in.
Do you dream? In my sleep, I hear my brother's voice. He once traveled this way with my father. I wasn't with them. Ahu was eldest, so it was his duty alone. Now he echoes through my slumber, calling to me. Each time is the same. He stands atop an old Listener ruin, calling to me. I have found the ruin by the lakeside. Will you help me climb it?
Yeah, brother. We'll go.
My father and brother never returned from their journey. I wandered for a long time looking for them.
Geffen gave birth to humanity in the Third Golden Age. We are but wide-eyed children, begging for the wisdom of an ancient mother.
And right here is where we started the stream. Right here. Bataran's hammer. An Ashsmith's hammer, forged when the listeners held this world in the palms of their great hands. Bataran may well be the last master Ashsmith in existence. This ornate steel fire starter is made in the ancient listener style. The etched runes tell of the Ashen's flow of the darkened plains. So much of what we know is now buried in the ash. It's that hint of lightness. And doesn't that feel nice? Doesn't that feel so nice? You just bathe in this feel. Yeah. Return to the main save where this makes it look like I was playing for 20 hours, but I've not played for 20 hours. I started to save 20 hours ago. So last night. That might be what it's telegraphing there. And here we are. This version of Jim is slightly more battle-worn. Found an additional artifact, pot of glue. Despite the smell, glue made from fish is a valuable resource. Vagrants have long been able to render glue from the skin and bones of their catches. In my youth, I once stuck dried deer dung to a sleeping Einar using a big dab of raffit glue. You should have seen it run when its packmates caught the scent. We have a hearth talisman. A reminder of home that provides a thin barrier against despair. Press closely against your chest, this relic recalls the warm comfort of a safe home and full stomach. It serves as a thin barrier against despair. Spend long enough wandering and you forget what having a home even feels like. It's our brother Yokel. As you can see, a big difference is we don't have a bunch of white sapotes because we used them all. Now, in my heart is a question of whether we continue from here for a little while, or whether we satisfy my other intention by loading up Tears of the Kingdom and getting into the caves. I think we might pivot over to Tears. Yeah, I think we might do that. No, because it's all caught up. That'll be very satisfying. Let's do that. See, I've been horsing around in the depths. According to this, the last time we would have made progress on the stream on Tears was May 19th, exactly 1 month ago. Well, it's good to be back. We're going to pick up from where we left off here on the stream. While things load in, I'm going to step away and relieve myself. All right. And we're back in Hyrule. Last time, on the Adventures of Link. Wow, this game controls so smooth. Like, it's fine in Ashen. It's fine. But this feels so refined. I wish the camera controls felt as good in Ashen, also in Monster Hunter, if I'm honest. If I remember right, we spent plenty of time here in Lookout Landing. We activated the map. We now know that Zelda appeared at the castle and then disappeared. We're aware of the hideout and all its resources. We've armed and armored up. We bought all the best armor from the town. We got our Hylian garb. And we're ready to set out. What I might do is give myself the favor of setting out during the day so we don't have to deal with icky skellies. But we're brand new born into this world, basically. You know? That. Yep. And this is on our Switch 1. Either when we get, you know, 250 subs, or when I get my job. That's when we'll upgrade to the Switch 2. That'll be a good day. However it goes. My main curiosity here is to get to the depths. So I'm just going to head that way. We'll see about not getting too sidetracked, but we're not going to try too hard to get sidetracked. That is, after all, 3/4 of the fun of this game. Spooky cave. See if we can grab ourselves a horse. We're playing with most of our UI off. Let's be a bit more present. I'm apparently far too noisy as I am. Do I have a stealth thingamajigger? I do. Sneaky elixir. You and me, bud. You and me. This is as close as we get. I understand. I need to overdo it. Gonna hang out here for me, bud? I'm gonna happen for you. Hey, Evelyn Morgan. How am I doing? Is this my main game? Let's say that Breath of the Wild and Tears are my main focuses right now. I'll be honest though, I don't have a main game at the moment. I'm kind of freshly reborn into this hobby. But yeah, I do play a lot of Zelda. It's kind of my, it's kind of like my, my beachhead, you know? It's something I can play that I know I'm gonna get. I know that it's gonna treat me right. What games do I like most? RPGs or first-person shooters? Well, I think both have their virtues. And it's certainly true that RPG elements are present in first-person shooters. But when we talk about RPGs, we're classically talking about, like, the Zeldas, the Final Fantasies, these games. I think in general, I prefer more action-y games. So an action RPG like Zelda or Witcher, I really enjoy. But an RPG that's like turn-based, like Final Fantasy, anything turn-based or kind of top-down or 2D, I don't enjoy very much. I like the 3D action, and that also includes shooters. Games I'm playing right now, actually, they're all more RPG-like. I've played this and Zelda Breath of the Wild recently, and also in the last week, I've been playing around with Monster Hunter Rise. It's kind of its own genre of thing, but it's most similar to RPGs. And also with a Souls-like game called Ashen. What about you? What are you into? So, you want to get over there. We have this thing. sensing a little bit of Ultra Hand. Got him. Mostly RPGs, Final Fantasy, Fortnite, and League. Is The Witcher 4 coming out? I've kind of lost track of gaming news in the last couple of years. I actually quit video games altogether for a little over 2 years. So I'm kind of out of the loop. I played and loved Witcher 3. I missed Witcher 2, but I did play Witcher 1 way back in the day. Here's some stuff. Releasing in 2027. That's very soon. Holy crap. Wow. Oh, that's right. I think we saw trailers. It's gonna, Ciri's gonna be the protagonist, right? Not Geralt? That'll be very interesting to see how that goes. It's gonna be a real change. Real change for that, series. Ciri's a very cool character, but personality-wise, I would not say at the end of Witcher 3 she was terrifically well fleshed out. So I'm gonna get to put some meat on those bones. I climb this? A funny shaped object. Yeah, okay. That's pretty cool. Not gonna climb it. I watched the first hour or so of Summer Game Fest because I was curious about the Guild Wars 3 announcement. I had a sense that they were going to announce Guild Wars 3, and I have been a massive Guild Wars 2 enthusiast and Guild Wars 1 enthusiast in the past. So I watched that. I watched it for that announcement. Yeah. All right. Thinking cap on. How are we getting up? Maybe a little bit of recall action? What if I... Oh, you know what? I wonder if I can ascend. Oh, yeah. There we go. I am also proud to be an American. I'm in the greater Seattle area. What about yourself? Hasty. We got it. Wyoming! The great state of Wyoming. I know nothing about Wyoming. What should I know about Wyoming, Evelyn? What's your read? Besides games and streams, what's my hobbies? Oh, I got far too many hobbies. So my crowning hobby, the one that gets the most of my attention, even more so than gaming or streaming, is I sing barbershop music, a cappella music. I sing in a barbershop quartet, sing in a chorus. I'm going to be traveling to St. Louis a little over a week's time, actually, to go compete in a big competition for it. I also read a lot. You can see I have this big stack of books here. Currently working my way through the Odyssey, a little bit of Homer. I think this fantasy book called Tigana I'm reading. I always have far too many reading projects. I've also been working my way through this book of essays called Liturgies of the Wild by Martin Shaw. Beautiful, beautiful book. The hunting state. Most of the tourists came here for hiking and hunting. Seems like a fine reason to go to a place. You read history. What have you read recently? A little bit of light. That's all you need. Where's your face, Link? Silk roads to Asia. Ooh, that sounds interesting. I just picked up Wolf Hall by Hilary Mantel. And I also have a Roman history book called SPQR by Mary Beard I've just been sitting on. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Here are a couple more recent pickups you might find interesting. Rome and Persia, the 700-year life. Read a little bit of it, not very much yet. And this one I picked up, I don't know when I'll read it, but it's The Peloponnesian War by Thucydides, who actually lived during the Peloponnesian War and wrote about it like a journalist, basically. Kind of cool. Hey, my horse is still here. Hey, bud. Enjoyed that apple? I bet you did. Well, we're gonna hop in the hole. I'd stay away from that stuff if you care about your health. Folks are calling it the gloom. If you get any on you, it'll start losing your strength. I touched some gloom, and now look at me. The worst of it will recover on its own as long as you're on the surface. While you're in the depths, you won't recover. Thought I was gonna die. Some leader I turned out to be. This is just pitiful. Completely reliant. I really want to recover by next time. This must be the ball. Oh! Whoa! Hey, buddy. What's the big idea? You just walk up behind someone who's standing at the edge of a chasm. For one thing, it's a nasty accident like that would surely halt the research here.
Yep.
Chasm investigation is super important right now for the Zonai survey team. If even one researcher had to stop, Yosha, who's hard at work on plans over at Lookout Landing, would cry. Not okay. Before that, you read Rise and Fall of the Third Reich by William Shirer. Ooh, how was that? Chasm investigation? Question mark?
Oh,
You know, the giant holes. There are lots of them. You can't see the bottom, filled with mystery. So we must continue our research. Yeah, okay.
oh.
I know who Yosha again. Don't disturb me. Keep in my word. All right, bye. Again with the Zonai tech. Interesting, isn't this? At the start of the stream, you were playing Ashen, where the Ashen woke light from a dark world. Well, here we are underneath Hyrule, waking light from the dark as well. The light root dispelled the darkness. Stream schedule? And I try to stream once a week on Thursdays at around this time. I would like to stream more, and covenant I made with myself is I will do at least once a week. I would love to do more. But yeah, once a week, usually starting between like, see, you're in Wyoming. What time zone is Wyoming? Are you on mountain time? If you're on mountain time, then I'm starting usually between 4 and 5 p.m. your time on Thursdays. I know I've got... There we go.
Yeah.
Clear ourselves a little breadcrumb trail. Like they're mining. Ah, they're mining Zonite. I remember the Zonite artifact saying there's a lot of that stuff down here.
Yeah.
Oh! High purity. All right. Fire. Excuse me. Salt right on that.
Ha!
Nope. I wasn't muted. My preamp just stopped working. Gave me no indicator. So, I guess I've been talking to you for the last couple minutes, via hoping you'd read my lips. I'm alright, Nick. I've been recovering from a cold this week and kind of sitting back a bit. Working on some creative projects, or a creative project, I guess. And just trying to get my stream in for the week, you know? Trying to keep the candle burning on this. And the fact that I just love doing this. Whee! Yeah, thank you, man. Right now, I feel basically okay. It's just a matter of, like, not pushing it too hard so that I can get fully healed. Because I'm about to hop on a plane in about a week and a half to go to a singing contest. So health's kind of at a premium. He evaded. Okay, I can just drop him on his head. That's kind of news. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. This is my first time experiencing the depths in Tears of the Kingdom. Have you played this game, Nick? Also, how the heck are you, brother? How's it been treating you? Welcome back, Evelyn. Nick, you played this a bit. Depths is mostly unknown to you, too. Yeah, I played like maybe 20, 30 hours of Tears a few years ago. I progressed through the snowy area. But I kind of avoided this part. Now coming back to it, I feel kind of attracted to it. I don't know why, but I do. Working on the project. Let's go. Let's go. Give me them arrows. Is our friend the Thunder Horse still? Oh, there he is. How we doing for health? Yeah. Yeah, that sounds fun, Nick. Do you have any time next week during the week? I'd be pleased to make a little time to toss it around a bit. Excellent, man. My Monday's looking pretty busy, but Tuesday or Wednesday might work. I'll hit you up on Discord, though. You can hook that up. So Evelyn, for you to know, Nick and I are old planet-side battle brothers, which is a big MMO FPS that had its moment in the sun many years ago. And Nick is also a game developer. He's working on a project working on an exciting project. I guess that's about all I should say, probably. What is going on here? What? What? Holy crap. That was cool. Okay. That's right. Just kidding. Let's smash. Oh no! Well, you can just strike those plants and they blow up. That's cool. Yeah, I'm feeling like I should actually probably just make my way on foot here. There's just too many things for me to participate in. I'm on the horse and I'm not going to be able to do that. We're making our way this way-ish, right? Can't see anything. Okay, fine. That's a sound.
Yeah.
Gustav Canyon Mine. Huh. You don't say. You got too much stuff. Bringing light to the depths. Bringing ash to the Elder Dark. That's what we do. Oh yeah, look at that. Need some more food. Interesting, there are gloomy vocablos down in the gloomy depths. So this is the mine over here. Still in a bit of shadow, huh? I don't think getting a sprint before you jump actually does much, but it feels good. It feels good. Large Poe. Is there a light route over here we can light up? I saw one further to our east. Whoa. Must be a better way to do this. Maybe with explosives? This reminds me of mining in like Valheim. A large piece of crystal made by condensing zonite into zonite. Normal crystallized charges. Okay. Like this used to be a dock. Huh. It's kind of exciting at first, but I can see this getting tedious. Evelyn, you were watching videos on my YouTube. I've updated really good content. Thank you, Evelyn. Really appreciate that. It's not always been, you know... Sometimes it's hard to stay encouraged about it, you know? Shining a light out there. I really appreciate you saying that. It means a lot. Sun's coming out, or coming down more like it. Am I gonna do the gamer thing of pulling the shades so the sunlight in my eyes? Yeah, he is. Thanks for the sub. And welcome. Welcome, Evelyn. It's good. Oh no. Any graphical stuff. Alright, I'll keep you posted on that. Yeah, I do have a Discord. I think it's linked in the Twitch About section if you check it out. It's not a very poppin' place at the moment, but guy's eye and, like, take it away. Can I pick it up? Oh, I can. What can we do with it? Oh, got it. Huh. Oh no, come back. Did he lose track of us? Looks like he did. As soon as I'm out of combat, I will do that. Thank you. Oh, crap. Yes! Ha! Take that. Take that. Soldier's Claymore consumes less stamina. Soldier's Spear, yeah. Ooh. I'm not seeing your username in the Twitch chat there, Evelyn. So let me just drop the invite for you in the Discord. That'll be the simplest way to do it. There, that should work. Yeah, we used to have a custom URL back in the heyday of the Discord, but And we will again. We will again. That's where we got today. Back in the heyday of the Deeg podcast. I think what I want to do is just get that last light route that we saw. And then I'll probably be done. I imagine I'll be done at that point. Let's just take it a little further, shall we? We'll throw a little light in the situation. Oh, what do we got here? Bit of a Zonai Emporium. Are they wheels? I see, Evelyn. Oh boy. I'm no good at this. There, okay. Alright. How about this? Let's try this. surely this will work, right? Try to get it vaguely symmetrical. I'll admit I'm a bit of a dodo where these devices are concerned. I'll admit to it. I think probably you're supposed to use the fan, right? Uh-oh. Oh, I gotta wait for it? Too high. Interesting, there are trees down here. They look a little more mushroomy, a lot of them. This one's a little more tree-like. My God. All right, we gotta find a stopping point. You don't want any pieces of that camp. Look at this guy. My God. Hmm. I don't think we want a piece of rocks. We're gonna have to leave that. I'm guessing we're going to get to a point here with the depths where things are going to be completely covered in gloom, and it's going to inhibit our ability to go much of anywhere.
Yeah.
Dang it. Just trying not to waste an arrow. Oh no.
Yeah.
Somehow I a button there. There we go.
Yuk, hut, yuk, yuk, hut.
Do I need weapons? I don't think I do. A lot of them around here, though.
Yeah.
Hmm. Interesting. What is this? Kind of intrigued. That's the hole we came down through. There's another one over here, it looks like, by the Iasus light route. Is there a door here or a portal of some kind? Doesn't look like it. I'm guessing it's below us. Kind of looks that way on the map. Interesting. So there might be something connective here. But I don't see anything that would appear to connect. Much to learn. Well, I kind of wondered if, as a result of our exploration, if we were going to potentially find an organic way back up to the surface without having to fast travel. I would say something of an old head that would satisfy me. Doesn't appear that's going to avail, though. Just kind of completing the circle here. Now we're figuring it out. All right, we need a rock hammer. Dropping what? Oh, this guy's almost dead anyway. Yeah. Definitely a lot more pressure to use items and environmentals in combat down here. I don't know. I mean, is that a street sign up there? No, it's just a plant. I'm starting to go crazy. Too alone in the depths. Excuse me. Oh, I can grab this stuff out. Does that work? I don't think so. We got all the goods here. catch a ride.
Oh, oh.
What is that?
Ha! Ha! Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I do not want a piece of that. No, thank you. And there's also the frog guy, right? He was right around here, I think. I want to say he was right around here. Cool. Got those for next time.
Yeah. Hoo! Ha! Ha! Ha!
There's another light route. Let's mark it. Gotcha.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
These guys like ripe bloom seeds. You know, one thing I don't like as much about the depths is you can't just park yourself at a baller view as easily as you can up top. I guess that kind of makes sense. Still. I do enjoy me a good view.
Ha! Ha! Yeah. Ha!
Is the mic still working? Did anyone validate?
Yeah.
There's another one.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Testing, testing. Okay, who cares the good?
Ha!
Satisfied with that.
Ha!
No go? Well, nice and slow.
Ha! Ha!
This is pretty cool, gotta say. Pretty cool. I don't think I have the ability to take pictures in this yet. Wonder how I do that. Here's a pretty cool spot. A little bit of a view. All right. All right. And we'll call that a night. Oh, well, my good and excellent friends. It's been fun. Hope you enjoyed the stream. A little bit of Ashen, not a lot of the depths of Hyrule. In Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Be back. I think we'll be back next Thursday between 4-ish and 6-ish Pacific time here in the US. And till then, if you want to see more of my stuff, go to my YouTube. You can go to olzerowitz.org, which is linked here on the Twitch. That'll get you to everything, including my Substack newsletter, where I talk about my journey returning to video games and a bunch of other things besides. So, yeah, give me a shout. Take care of yourself. Until next time, Godspeed. God bless. See ya.